So Asus has just brought out another device called their ROG Ally X. This is their handheld, and it's an updated model, and it's gonna be coming on December 9th. Now, to this, PlayStation fans are saying, "Hey, man, the PC fans, y'all need to come out here and talk about this," and they do have a point. However, we need to put some context here because the PlayStation fans attracted that attention when some of them started running with the Digital Foundry talk of the PlayStation 5 having GPU performance as close as the 4070, the 6800, and all of this stuff. That's when everybody was like, the what? So you guys basically got your hardware checked under the scrutiny and light of which any other PC hardware would get checked. That's how we do it in the PC platform. If a CPU comes out, we go in there and we calculate price to performance. Some people would even do what we call cost per frame. When we do cost per frame, that's how we know that there's value in the device that we're buying. So it doesn't need a rocket scientist to tell you that just as much as I would say don't touch the PlayStation 5 Pro, especially if you already have a PS5, I will use even much more fervor to say don't you dare even think about this device, simply because in my opinion, it doesn't have enough of a price to performance boost that would require $900. My dude, the Steam Deck right now is literally being given away for almost almost free. It's a fraction for this particular device. And that's exactly my own, proposition in terms of when you take a look at hardware and what you're paying for hardware. A lot of people don't necessarily think about it that way. And I think when PC, was basically the platform that everybody was talking about in light of the PlayStation 5 Pro, I was talking about the price to performance. If you really want to look at, say, devices right now, and the Steam Deck is not even on sale anymore, and it's still a better deal. You can get yourself the $399 256 gigs LCD version. This is the one that I have. And no, I did not buy the OLED version with the 512. Nope, I don't want an OLED screen for $150 more. It is not worth it to me. It may be worth it to you. So possibly you may want to dial into that. If you want, say, maybe the 1 terabyte version, you can get the 649. So again, when I see people saying, this person over here, we're actually having a conversation. They said PC fanboy thinking, ROG Ally plus memory card, $1,000, PS5 Pro $699. My dude, the price to performance of the ROG Ally is not there, especially when you look at the Steam Deck. And this Steam Deck, by the way, they were selling the 64 or the whatever, I can't remember, the one that was one tier lower just a few weeks ago for a little bit less, including I think this one too had a little discount on it, but now it's gone back to the traditional price. So even at the traditional price point, still doesn't even cut it. So this is something that you'll be learning with hardware as you're going. And hey, believe you me, the moment PlayStation said it was going to come in and it was going to, try to jump into this whole, oh yeah, we can give you this performance that is so and so, that was the end of it. And once we opened those consoles up and we saw what is even in this thing that's so special and found out that it's just a bunch of empty promises for the extra money, we just knew it wasn't worth it. Another thing too that really makes the console platform really interesting is it's a subsidy model. You see, when PlayStation was actually hacked via Insomniac and we saw some of their documents, one of the things that they said they needed to do in their own business model was they were going to go and take a premium sales model as their central approach. What I interpret that to mean, and it could be different. I mean, we have the leaks here. This is from Jess Corden's article on Windows Central. And what I actually take that to mean is simply that they're going to upsell their already existing customer base. I don't see it as anything else other than that. So with the premium model that they're talking about, I strongly believe that you're seeing the PlayStation 5 Pro being classed into that category, but is not worth being in that category. And even Asus ROG themselves should be ashamed of themselves for trying to sell this device here. I've bought myself an Asus ROG device. It was actually tiered very well and it was priced very well. But when it came to buying my 4090, I didn't even give a second glance to the Asus ROG Strix version, which is actually supposedly the highest tier version. I bought the Asus Tough version, which is actually a more practically priced version of that same product. So again, you really got to think about, okay, what am I buying here? in terms of a device. And so when people say this about console and want to put it on the PC side, you got to understand that most PC players will stay consistent. Like, this particular device is overpriced. There's no two ways about it. And ROG Strix is very notorious at doing that, where they will price something to the point where it's only about the aesthetics. It's only about people who just want to blow money. But most PC players, they look at that stuff and they ignore it. And this is where we came into the where I came into the conversation as a PC player with the PS5 Pro is, don't let PlayStation try to give you this premium nonsense. We see it as well on PC. I mean, look, we have a series of devices. I just showed you the Steam Deck. That's literally $500 less than this particular device. That's going to do the exact same thing. I mean, we go through the same. I mean, the PS5 and the PS5 Pro are just literally $200 apart or $250 apart. And the PC community is losing their minds because this is how we roll. When we see that discrepancy and we see that the price and the performance are not matching, you will hear from us. There's no doubt about that. Doesn't matter what it is. And especially when the PS5 Pro decided it was going to put his feet into the conversation saying, oh yeah, it can do the thing of a downclock 4080, and everybody was like, who? And so we said, come on in here, let's see if truly you're worth your salt. So again, this is just something that you're going to see, and it's going to continue to happen because now Pandora's box is open. And so, yeah, believe you me, you can talk about pocket watching all you want or whatnot. Nah, we're pocket watching with the ROG Ally X. Believe you me, you're about to see videos telling you, it's probably not worth it because there's the new model coming out pretty soon. There are just so many contingencies. It's just a bad example to use. And I'm sure, some people may think that, they're in a sense, maybe getting a one-up on everybody, but no, this is a terrible one to use. I'm seeing it, but PS5 Pro is $699 with 2 terabyte. This is not a good example to use in terms of something that that you will probably use to try to even do as a gotcha. Nah, there are other things that you could have used, and maybe if you need something like that, I mean, we have tons and tons of them, but we ignore them. We don't touch them. So thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys' time and audience. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. If you do, want to actually get this particular device, I mean, it's your choice. If you want to get the PS5 Pro, it's still your choice. But largely, I'm going to say stay away from it. All right. I'll let you enjoy this gameplay a little bit and talk to you guys soon. Peace out.
All nearby units, please return to Central. We got something weird out there tonight. Be careful.
That could have gone better. I mean for you. never seem to learn.